What's up, guys? It's Jay, more than Afterkill, and I'm here on Gotham City Impostors, and I don't want to talk about the gameplay. I want to talk about what I was talking about with my friend earlier, and you're like, God damn, Morton, that is a lot of fucking words to say in a little bit of time. And you're right, that is. I talk fast, shit happens. You know, it gets a little wild there, but that's not what we're talking about today. What I want to talk about today is I was watching a video earlier with my friend Itani, and you've probably seen it before. It's made by a guy from like GFX Lab, and it's called YouTube Money. And in there, he's like, you know, it's like a parody. He's singing about YouTube money and shit, and fucking, he's throwing around fake paper dollars, making it rain. Well, fake $100, I should say. And Itani, he's from Britain, but I think he like somewhere from like Central Europe or some shit. I don't know, but he is living in Britain, and he uses the sterling pounds, or quids, whatever the fuck you guys want to call them. Anyway, fucking, I was talking to him, and he's like, "Is that what your $100 bills really look like?" I was like, "Nah, dude, nah, that's fake." And he's like, "Well, what the fuck do your $100 bills look like?" So I showed him, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, your money looks like shit anyway." And I agree, our money looks fucking really stupid, and you know, it's just because of the big fucking heads on there. I liked money back when it was the little heads. But then he pointed out something that, you know, it bothered me a long time ago. Well, not really bothered me, but I just questioned it. And I was just thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? This is kind of fucked up. So we're going to talk about it. On our money, it says, "In God We Trust." Now, I was talking about this with Itani because, you know, he was like, "Didn't you guys leave fucking England because you didn't want to be fucking persecuted and fucking told to believe in their God?" And I was like, yeah. And he was like, "Well, why the fuck are you doing the same fucking thing to your own fucking people?" And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? This guy's got a goddamn fucking point. In America, you know, the Pilgrims left fucking England because they didn't want to be fucking lumped together with all the goddamn Christians that were in England. They wanted to practice their own fucking religion. And I'm not getting into politics or religion here, but shit's about to go nuts right here. It's just about to go fucking ham. But anyway, yeah, they left because they wanted to be free to practice whatever fucking religion they wanted. And you know, that's a great thing. That is beautiful. That's one of the founding principles that America is built on, is fucking, you know, freedom of religion, freedom of oppression. That's fucking amazing. That's a great concept, because then you have a melting pot of so many different people in your country. And that's why we have, like, you know, we have Buddhists, we have Muslims, we have fucking Jewish people. There's all types of people from all over the world, and it's really fucking awesome. Now, the problem that I have with this is I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, on our Constitution, the First Amendment is freedom of religion. Which, if you want to think about it, oh, that's a nasty fucking collateral. That's my boy Sequentials right there. I told you he's a nasty sniper in one of my other videos. Fucking sick. But anyway, yeah, our First Amendment, freedom of religion. It's, you know, there's a separation of church and state, which means that politics and religion can't really mix. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? Like, Republicans always, you know, pull the God card on us during fucking elections and shit like that. And I'm like, you know what? This is kind of hypocritical. Like, one of the founding portions of our Constitution is, like, fucking being violated on a daily basis by our own money. Now, the thing that I'm thinking about like this, why it's such a big deal to me, is because, you know, what if you're not religious? I'm not saying I am. I'm not going to tell you what religious faction I follow, or if I'm an atheist, because that causes problems in the world. And then once you find out what people believe in, you know, you can never go back from that. Everybody's going to make their own their own fucking judgment on you based upon that. And I don't want to be based upon any fucking type of like political affiliation or fucking religious affiliation or lack thereof. So anyway, I know I'm just like fucking ranting here, but I'm just really thinking about it. I'm like, alright, even if I was religious, I'm not saying I'm not saying I am, but anyway, even if I was or wasn't, isn't it kind of fucked up that even if you are, do you want your God fucking, you know, mixing with your money? Do you want your money to be printed with your word named God? Like, honestly, if you think about it, it's like worshiping fucking money. And it's a fucking terrible thing. Like, would you really want that from your fucking goddamn like religion or anything. No, I don't. I certainly don't, because I don't worship money. Money is one of the worst things to worship, just because fucking money causes probably the biggest problems in the world, and so does religion. So could you imagine if you worshipped fucking worshipped fucking money? The whole world would go to fucking shit in 3 days. 3 fucking days. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, on our coins, there's a little saying sometimes on there, on some coins. It says, e pluribus unum, which I went and looked up the meaning of it, and it means one from many. And I was like, wow, that's a really powerful fucking saying. And I'm like, well, why isn't that on our money instead of in God we trust? Like, number one, it's a lot less offensive to everybody. Number two, it's a lot more militaristic in style, and we are a military country. I don't give a damn what the fuck you say. We are a military fucking country. Our country relies on our fucking military to get shit done. You don't believe me? Look at our fucking, you know, if you want to go through American history, all you gotta do is fucking, every fucking period is basically laced by a single war. You got World War I, you got World War II, the Civil War, fucking, all that fucking shit, you know? Every period has a time period that's like synonymous with a war. So, you know, e pluribus unum would be fucking perfect for money. And I just don't understand why they would put that on there. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's probably going to have to change sometime in the future. I don't see the in God we trust staying on money anytime soon for a really long time, because, you know, once these kids grow up and they start realizing that, like, there's a lot of kids growing up right now that have a lack of, like, religion in their life. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's the way that the world is going all over the world. So, hopefully, you know, you guys take this, listen to it, and, you know, form your own judgments based upon what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that if you aren't religious, it might be a little bit fucked up to you. So, my name's Jay, Morning After Kill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys later.